The Euphrates River has long been considered one of the greatest rivers in human history. Flowing through three countries, Turkey, Syria, and Iraq, the Euphrates not only served as a lifeline for ancient civilizations, but also bore witness to the rise and fall of many mighty empires. Together with the Tigris River, the Euphrates formed the fertile Mesopotamian land, where humans first learned to cultivate crops, raise livestock, and build large cities. It is no exaggeration to say that the Euphrates is an essential part of the historical and cultural foundation of humanity. However, today, this legendary river is facing a worrying reality: rapid and uncontrollable desiccation. This phenomenon is threatening the livelihoods of approximately 23 million people who rely on its precious water, raising significant questions about climate change, water management, and particularly the spiritual shifts that cannot be ignored. The history of the Euphrates spans thousands of years, marking the rise and fall of many glorious civilizations. It is an integral part of the ancient Mesopotamian region, the cradle of human civilization, where the Akkadian, Sumerian, Babylonian, and Assyrian empires once flourished. The Euphrates not only served as a lifeline, providing water for fertile agricultural plains, but also as a vital trade and transportation route that connected distant lands. This river nurtured renowned ancient cities such as Uruk, the birthplace of the Epic of Gilgamesh, and Babylon, the capital of King Hammurabi, one of the most famous lawgivers of the ancient world. Alongside the development of agriculture and commerce, the Euphrates witnessed fierce wars and the changing dynamics of empires. It was where Alexander the Great led his conquest, where the Persians and Greeks clashed for control, and where Assyria built its mighty empire. Most significant battles in the history of the Middle East occurred near or along the Euphrates, making it a legendary and mysterious battlefield. In the Bible, the Euphrates appears multiple times and holds an essential position in the prophecies of the end times. Specifically, the book of Revelation describes the drying up of this river as a precursor to significant upheavals in the world, preparing for the final battle of Armageddon. Revelation 16 verse 12 states, "The sixth angel poured out his bowl on the great river Euphrates, and its water was dried up to prepare the way for the kings from the east." Moreover, Revelation 9 verses 14 to 15 mentions the release of 4 fallen angels bound at this river. These angels, according to tradition, will lead a massive army to destroy 1/3 of humanity during the final period. With such symbolic significance, the current desiccation of the Euphrates has led many believers to fear that this is not merely the result of climate change or poor water management, but a supernatural sign foreshadowing upcoming terrifying events. One of the most remarkable discoveries resulting from the desiccation of the Euphrates is the ancient city of Kimun in northern Iraq, dating back over 3,400 years to the Bronze Age. Kimun was once a strategic center of the Mitanni Empire, one of the least known yet highly influential dynasties in the Mesopotamian region. This city lay hidden beneath the river for centuries, only revealed when the river's water levels dropped significantly in recent years. When excavated, archaeologists found complex structures, including several large buildings with fortified walls and grain storage systems, indicating that this place was once a significant center of commerce and power. Kimun not only provides a new perspective on the region's history, but has also sparked debates regarding its connection to biblical prophecies. Some researchers believe that the emergence of this city, along with the underground structures and tunnels discovered in the area, may relate to prophecies about the Third Temple, a significant symbol in the Bible, heralding the return of the Messiah and the final judgment. At Kimun, archaeologists also uncovered an ancient temple with intricate architectural details and a central altar, bearing many similarities to the description of the Third Temple in the Bible. This temple, with its large columns and a central altar, appears to have been a site for ancient religious ceremonies. In modern times, this discovery has sparked intense debates among scholars and the religious community. Some suggest that this could be evidence that ancient civilizations attempted to recreate the image of the Third Temple, a sacred structure foretold to be rebuilt in Jerusalem during the end times, according to the Bible. The appearance of this temple, along with the drying up of the Euphrates, has created a complex spiritual link between the past and the future, between history and prophecy. For those with deep faith, this serves as a reminder that the events unfolding in the physical world may carry profound supernatural and mystical messages. One of the most enigmatic discoveries along the Euphrates is the presence of underground tunnels deep beneath the river. These tunnels were constructed with sophisticated architectural techniques, including staircases leading down to hidden chambers. While some archaeologists suggest that these are remnants of an unknown ancient civilization, local legends link them to stories of fallen angels bound in the region. According to some accounts, these tunnels could be the very place where the fallen angels mentioned in the Bible were bound until the final period. This aligns with the prophecy of releasing the 4 angels from the Euphrates, leading to catastrophic events of the end times. Although this discovery has yet to be scientifically verified, it has generated heated debates and speculations, making the Euphrates a focal point not only for archaeological research but also for religious discourse worldwide. The Euphrates has borne witness to countless historical events and continues to serve as a silent witness to significant shifts. Its drying up is causing the world to question, are we approaching the prophesied period? The Euphrates, once the cradle of great civilizations, may once again become a symbol of an impending era of turmoil in human history. The convergence of biblical prophecies, recent archaeological discoveries, and the drying of the Euphrates has created a narrative filled with mystery and anticipation. As this legendary river dwindles, the world watches anxiously, wondering whether we are standing at the brink of a new epoch foretold by ancient texts. Perhaps the Euphrates, the river of civilizations, will once more bear witness to a transformative period that transcends both history and prophecy. The Euphrates River has long been regarded as the lifeline of human history, playing a crucial role in the formation of some of the greatest ancient civilizations. However, it is not just a symbol of the past, but also bears significant importance in religious prophecies. For Christians, the river is not merely a relic of history, it is also a portent of supernatural events foretold in the Bible. By examining the river from a multidisciplinary perspective, including historical, archaeological, and theological angles, we can uncover the complex and multifaceted nature of the Euphrates River in human culture and spirituality. The Euphrates River, stretching through the modern nations of Turkey, Syria, and Iraq, is one of the most vital rivers of the ancient Middle East. Along with the Tigris, it formed the cradle of Mesopotamian civilization, where cultures like the Sumerians, Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians flourished. It was here that advanced agricultural techniques and sophisticated irrigation systems were developed, paving the way for mighty cities to rise along its banks. The city of Uruk, one of humanity's oldest cities, was established beside this river, marking the dawn of urbanization and political organization in early human history. Not only Uruk but other cities like Babylon, famed for its hanging gardens, and the Tower of Babel emerged as economic and cultural hubs of the ancient world. From the legendary tales of King Hammurabi and his code of laws to the archaeological evidence of grand temples and intricate canal systems, the Euphrates has proven its significance not only in the rise but also in the sustenance of these ancient empires. The prosperity of these civilizations left a profound impact on human history, and the knowledge of Mesopotamian culture continues to unfold through ongoing archaeological discoveries. The Euphrates is more than just a source of life, it is also a focal point in the Bible. In the book of Revelation, one of the most enigmatic and prophetic books of the Bible, the Euphrates is mentioned as the prison for 4 angels who are bound beneath its waters. These angels will be released at the end of days to prepare for the great battle at Armageddon. The image of the river drying up is depicted as a sign that kings from the east will march forth and catastrophic events will ensue. The drying of the Euphrates also linked to prophecies in the book of Daniel, which foretell major transformations that will take place in the end times. In some parts of the Bible, the Euphrates is referenced as a natural boundary of the Garden of Eden, and its presence signifies the border of the promised land that God bestowed upon Abraham and his descendants. Thus, every time the river undergoes a change, there is a heightened sense of unease among believers, fearing that it might herald supernatural intervention and the beginning of a significant upheaval as foretold. In recent decades, the Euphrates has experienced drastic changes. The construction of dams and overexploitation of resources have led to a significant decrease in its water levels. Yet, for some believers, this desiccation is not merely a result of human action, but also a sign of impending supernatural events. They believe it correlates with the prophecy in the book of Revelation, where the 4 angels bound beneath the river will be set free, triggering a cascade of catastrophic events on a global scale. From a geopolitical standpoint, the Euphrates is a critical factor in regional conflicts and tensions. Due to its strategic location, the river has been at the center of power struggles and territorial disputes among nations. The construction of hydropower dams by Turkey on the upper reaches of the river has caused severe droughts and reduced water flow downstream to Syria and Iraq, pushing many communities along the river into deprivation. This situation has sparked debates over water rights and heightened tensions between the countries in the region. Recent archaeological discoveries along the Euphrates have shed new light on the history of this river. Researchers have unearthed remnants of forgotten cities such as Kimun, an ancient city submerged under the river for centuries. These findings have provided new insights into the lives of ancient inhabitants, as well as environmental and climatic changes in the past. Although these discoveries have immense historical value, they also highlight the intricate connection between historical events and biblical prophecies. From a scientific perspective, the drying of the Euphrates is a result of climate change and human intervention. However, for Christian believers, this serves as evidence that the end times are near. The 4 bound angels mentioned in the book of Revelation are directly linked to the drying of this river. Believers argue that these angels will be released to pave the way for the final battle at Armageddon, and the depletion of the Euphrates an unmistakable omen that cannot be dismissed. The Euphrates River, from the cradle of ancient civilizations to a symbol of supernatural prophecy, is a testament to the complexity of history and faith. Its existence is not just confined to what can be measured by archaeological tools or recorded in historical chronicles. It embodies a spiritual mystery that defies conventional explanation. With its current state, not only researchers but also people of faith are watching every subtle change, searching for signs that may herald a new era. Whether these transformations are due to nature or human influence, the impact of the Euphrates on human history and its potential to shape the future will continue to be a topic of passionate discussion and intrigue for many years to come.